Some say it's the best in the world. So today we're comparing the Action 5 Pro with the GoPro 13 Black. But the main question is not that. The main question that we have is, DJI, who hurt you, man? We have a lot in this episode, from how wide the camera angles are, to low light, to 4K 120 comparisons. But first, let's find out how we should film with the Action 5 Pro. Let's compare the filming modes available and choose the one we like. If you've seen the Pocket 3 cinematic review, you probably know the flexibility of these 4 filming modes. Some additional information is that we shot most of this in 4K 60, so it is a bit slowed down, standard lens, so de-warped, exactly like GoPro would do linear, if that rings a bell. I couldn't find the difference between the 10-bit and the 8-bit, and if I had to choose which one I love, I would choose the D-LogM and the HLG. Tell me which one you like in the comment section below. I'm pretty curious which one you think is the best for you. So, you have a professional camera, full frame camera, then you have the Action 5 Pro, 4K 25 frames per second, rock steady with a bit of horizon leveling, and then we have the legend in 3, 2, 1. The GoPro with 5.3K linear, and for whatever reason I'm filming in 50 frames per second. But you get the point. You guessed it, it's time for the side-by-side you decide. Footage comparison. Can you guess which one is which? And more specifically, which one is better? We've split the footage into camera A and camera B, side-by-side, 4K 60 slow down to 24 frames per second. In most of the cases we shot in D-LogM when it comes to the Action, and standard when it comes to GoPro, because GoPro doesn't do HDR and 60 frames per second. Possibly because of the color science, you might guess it, but here's the picture of the same statue we saw at the beginning of the video. And also we try to compare the HLG to the HDR, so trying to make it a bit more clear. Did you guess it? Camera A is the Action 5 Pro, and camera B is, of course, the GoPro 13 Black. It does a few things right. First of all, look how fast it opens. So the time from you wanting to film something to actually filming something is almost instant. Look at the GoPro, doing the same thing, and this time I'm just recording. 2, 3, 4, something like 4 or 5 seconds, and now it's recording. The devil is in the details. Let me tell you why. First of all, is the size. Look at the size of these two. Instant difference. But let's see a comparison of the digital lenses of these cameras. We start by comparing the widest lens of the Action 5 to the widest lens of the GoPro. But I feel like that's a little bit too wide, so let's just compare it to the second to last wide setting of the GoPro, the Superview. And in most of the cases we shot with stabilization on both of the cameras, because that's how you will normally film with them. This was supposed to be a quick microphone test, but I can't help but notice the color of my face on the GoPro. It's kind of strange. Test microphones 1, 2, 3. 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 When you're buying a camera, you're not just buying the picture quality. You're buying an experience that the product brings. Basically, you're buying product decisions made by the people at DJI and the people at GoPro. The ones that build a better product doesn't necessarily need to have the best camera quality if the product fits your lifestyle. In the previous episode, we clearly saw that the iPhone 16 Pro produces better quality footage than the GoPro 13. You're not gonna take the iPhone 16 Pro out when you're surfing or you're mountain biking, right? Because that's a different product. But this little guy is trampling on the GoPro's territory. So let's find out where it tramples the hardest and where it hurts GoPro the most. And that is with low light. I'll let you watch this part of the review by yourself, all alone. Make your own conclusions and comment in the comment section below if you think the GoPro is better. Some might say action cameras don't need to film well in low light. Some might even say that the super night mode is a bit too processed. I mean, yes. And no. This is one of the most refined camera products I've seen in a long time. Vloggers everywhere will be protecting the status quo because they love invites to different events. They love to go somewhere. I buy these things with my own money, so I actually don't care. I choose these things for myself. And you would think that this is the best camera. And it pretty well just might be. And spoiler alert, I really think DJI did an amazing job with this little camera.